How's it going, everybody? The Roundtable of Rathe back with another gameplay video for you. We have myself, Jim, playing Levia, the Shadowborn Abomination, using her Ravenous Meataxe, the Arcanite Skullcap, the Carrion Husk, the Goliath Gauntlet, and the Hooves of the Shadow Beast. And on the other side of the table is my friend Chris. And Chris, what are you playing?
We have the Prism, Sculptor of the Arclight. Very fancy title. And we are going with the Luminaris. So if if you people have been checking out Prism, using the Luminaris kind of drastically changes how you build the deck. So really focusing on the yellow pitch cards. I think I have 40 out of the 60 cards in my deck are yellow pitch. So really wanting to hit that consistently as much as possible. And then we have the Phantasmal Footsteps, which seems to be pretty good against you, considering Levia has a lot of the 6 power attacks for blowing up the phantasms. The Dreamweavers, and then 2 Ironhides, the Helm and the Plate. I'm assuming if you have a Fendel's Spring Tunic, you would probably play that 99% of the time in Constructed, but I don't have that, so we're using the Ironhides, which actually I think work pretty well in Luminaris Prism, because if you have a yellow in your hand, you can pitch the yellow and then kind of pay for both of these to get 4 blocks. So,
I think that's
uh,
cool.
so yeah, that's kind of what we're working with here.
All right, and then
Oh,
kind of like Chris said, it'll be an interesting matchup between our two characters. We have played, I think, this matchup one time off camera, and you did beat me. So we'll see if you can repeat that success here today. And again, as we're getting our channel off the ground, if you do enjoy the following game, please like and subscribe, show your friends, and we are going to keep putting out some quality gameplay videos as well as some character spotlights soon. So be on the lookout for those. And before we started the camera, we did roll to see who would have the option, and I elected to go second. So we're gonna draw up, and then Chris is gonna go ahead and start us off. You ready, man?
yeah, yeah, ready to go.
All right, go for it.
So I think something notable worth mentioning is, in my 80 cards here, I have 7 equipment. So that leaves me with like a 13 card sideboard,
Mm-hmm.
because I like to run my 60 cards. So
I can tell you.
as
Well, oh, go ahead.
as of right now, my 13 card sideboard is strictly dedicated to, like, the 6 power matchup to blow up the with the phantasm situation. So it's good to it's should be interesting to note that I am fully sideboarded with like 12 or 13 cards brought in for this matchup specifically. So we'll see how this works out. But
I want to say I have 9 equipment
mhm.
slots, so a 71 card deck, and I am electing to use all since I block so much. And even if you do put out the auras and go 1/1/1, I think I want to block early if I can. So
We'll see. It'll be cool.
yeah. All right.
All
Well,
right.
go ahead and take it. Take it away.
Good luck, man.
Yes, you too. Let's have some fun.
I'm just going to, in typical fashion, something I like to do. I'm going to arsenal a card
Mm-hmm.
and ship it over to you.
Solid.
The best play of all time, I know.
Give me a second to think.
No problem. Thinking's a tough thing sometimes.
Yeah. We are going to pitch a Shadow of Blasphemous and a Writhing Beast Hulk, both red, to
Okay.
swing the Ravenous Meataxe for 3, drawing a card, discarding a random card, and if the card that is discarded is 6 or more power, the Ravenous Meataxe will gain +2. So card 1, 2, or 3.
3.
Oh, it is not. I must have drew a non-6 there. So just a 3 swing.
Oh, wow, nice. Lucky me, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We'll send out a Enigma Chimera blue to block for 3.
No reaction from me.
Same for me.
Okay, so then I will. Let's see if I want an Arsenal card.
That's a bad beat on that, huh?
Yeah.
You draw the 1 non 6 and I hit it on the
I will
33%.
I will not arsenal a card here, so I'll just cycle.
All right.
It's okay. It's okay though. Sometimes you have turns like that, and
End of your turn, we're going to play Genesis out of the arsenal.
So Genesis, can I attack Genesis?
Yes, it has the Spectra keyword.
Okay.
So it costs 4, so I'm gonna pitch 2 yellows to pay for it. So Genesis, big majestic. At the start of your turn, you may put a card from your hand into your hero's soul. If it's an illusionist card, create a Spectral Shield token. If it's a light card, draw a card.
Okay, that's good.
So that's at the end of your turn. I'm gonna put both these cards I pitched on the bottom. Then go to my turn. Beginning of my turn, I trigger the Genesis. I will put a card into my soul. It is a War Tune Herald Red. It does fit both of the clauses, so it is an illusionist card. I'll make a token. And it is a light card, so I will draw a card. And then, so Luminaris says, during your action phase, illusionist auras you control are weapons with 1 attack, and once per turn action, 0 cost attack. And if there is a yellow card in my pitch, or a card with a yellow color strip in my pitch zone, illusionist attacks I control have go again. So I believe what we're going to do is we are going to use Prism. We're going to pitch a yellow. We're going to banish once per turn, instant, pay 2 money, banish a card from her soul, make a Spectral Shield. And now Luminaris sees a yellow strip card in the pitch zone. So I have these 3 can attack for 1 apiece. So I'm going to do that 3 times.
We will block. Well, is Genesis an aura?
Yes, it is.
Okay. We will block. Yellow Graveling Growl blocks 3. And then Hungering Slaughter Beast blocks 3. Blue Wrecker Romp blocks 3.
Gotcha. So it'll be interesting to see, like, if maybe, you
feed my graveyard.
Well, it's possible maybe I'm not supposed to attack you so aggressively because, as we just saw, attacking you with the auras basically allows you to fill your graveyard.
Yeah,
so it's going to be an interesting, to see how that works out. But
if you do hear, to the viewers out there, if you hear a humming noise, it is my air conditioner is unfortunately in a close location and it will go on and off. So I apologize for the white noise. Hopefully it's not too bothersome. All right, go ahead. All right, so then I have 1 card. It is the beautiful Doomsday card, but I'm going to pitch that. Swing. I'll have 1 resource floating. Draw a card. Discard a random card. It is a 6 or more power, and I will target the Genesis.
All right. Spectra blows it up. How many cards you got in there with 6? Like 5?
I have 5 cards in my graveyard right now, 4 of which have 6.
4 with 6. Gotcha.
And
okay.
I'll cycle.
Over to me?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, let's kick it off.
Hey, I left my you know how I use this as a proxy for when I pop the Carrion Husk? I left this in there. Do you mind if I draw another card?
Draw another one, yeah.
Okay.
Next time, though, I'm going to charge you a tax for that. All right, we're going to start with Herald of Protection Yellow. That's cost 2, so I'll pitch a yellow to pay for it. It is a Phantasm card, obviously, and it says, if a Herald of Protection hits, put it into your hero's soul and create a Spectral Shield token. So it's a 6 Phantasm, so you can easily just blow it up if you block with a 6 attack or more attack action card.
Let's see here.
2 cards in hand.
With go again?
Yes, but if you blow it up with the Phantasm, the attack does not resolve. But I would, if you destroy it with Phantasm, I can use the Footsteps to gain an action point if I pay a resource.
What if I told you I have a really bad hand? Jeez.
What if I told you I had a really bad hand?
Instead of popping it, I will block 6.
Oh, wow.
3 from a blue Endless Maw, which only is an attack 4, and a Convulsions, which is an attack action. I mean, a non-attack action, so it doesn't have no attack. So I'm blocking at 6, not with not a pop.
Gotcha. No reaction.
Same.
All right, go again.
Mm-hmm.
Two cards in hand, so we'll try Herald of Protection red this time. Pitch a blue to pay for it. So I got 1 monies floating because that guy costs 2. Pitch to blue. Same card as the yellow. If it hits, I put in my soul, make a token. But since it's the red, now it's a 7 power attack. Phantasm.
I will.
Somewhere.
Yeah, I will use the Carrion Husk.
Ooh.
And the Hooves of the Shadow Beast, which is a 6 and then a 1.
Gotcha. Does that have Battle Worn or
Battle Worn, and this will go to the Banish Zone.
Gotcha. No reaction.
Same.
All right. So you block it all.
6 from the Husk. I'll flip that over. I'll put the Cracked Bauble that I used to represent it there. It's going to be doing me 1 Blood Debt a turn. And then these 2 go to the graveyard.
I have go again from that one.
Okay.
And now we got 2 shields poking in for 1 apiece. Pokey pokey.
I will not block either.
Ooh, get in there. First blood, baby. Your go.
Alright, I will. Sheesh. I don't know what to do here.
Sheesh. Sound like the kids.
Sheesh.
Seems like you had a couple awkward hands in a row, huh?
Yeah, well. Yeah, just a really awkward situation here.
Yeah.
Because one of these cards I'd like to keep, but the Meataxe is the discard rando.
Right, right.
And I think it's just the risk I have to live with. So we will pitch a yellow Art of War to swing with the Meataxe, draw a card. Alright, I'll let you choose 1 or 2.
2.
Come on, don't be the card. Damn
Do it to me.
Shadow Puppetry. So, obviously not an attack of 6 or more, so just swinging for 3.
Swinging for 3, got it. Interesting. So it's like you block, save the tokens, then you have 1 less card to work with on your next turn. Considering I have this card in my hand, I kind of want to give this a try. Let's block for 3 with a Herald of Protectione.
Okay. No reaction.
Same.
And then I will arsenal a card, suffer 1 blood debt damage.
Ooh, baby.
From the Husk, and cycle over to you.
Dude, you just wait till you lose when it's 2-1 and you lose to
And
by 1 life from that
oh,
blood death.
I hope not.
It's gonna be the entire game.
It could be the game.
All right. I am going to. The intent is to play Glisten.
Mm-hmm.
Cost 2. Pitch a yellow to pay for it. Glisten yellow. Distribute up to 3 +1 attack counters among any number of weapons you control. So as of right now, during my action phase, the Luminaris turns these auras into weapons. I can target these with the Glisten. The second paragraph says, at the beginning of your end phase, remove all +1 attack counters from weapons you control. And then in parentheses here it says, if a permanent is no longer a weapon during your end phase, the +1 counters on it are not removed. So with the Luminaris, these auras are only weapons during my action phase, so that's why the Glisten has this parentheses text to help you.
Strengthen them.
Yeah, so we have 3 total counters, but 2 and then 1. So 3 total.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to attack, so we have a 1 + 2. This is a 3 attack, go again.
We will block with a Beast Within.
Nice. No reaction.
Same.
And then 2, go again.
We will block with a Wrecker Romp blue.
No reaction.
Same.
Yeah, like I said, it's kind of crazy how like yes, I'm attacking you, but I'm not. All I'm really doing is let you fill your graveyard. So it's
Kind of, yeah.
Interesting dynamic here. Arsenal and then ship it over. We'll see once you decide to turn the corner. You know, if it's enough pressure to keep me on my heels the whole time.
Yeah, I think you might be good.
Well, we'll see. I mean, I got 3 damage on you so far, so I'm pretty close to winning the game.
Oh gosh. I think I'm okay with going with a little randomness here.
That's
Let's
the brute lick, dude.
Yeah, let's pitch again, swing again, draw.
Yep. Gotta do it to do it, right?
Yeah. 1 or 2? 1, 2.
2.
2.
2.
It's a convulsion, so it does not get the spike. So
Man, you are.
I'm ice cold. Swinging for 3 at you. Let's see here. I wonder how many
Ice
of these.
cold, baby.
I'll tell you how many are 6s and how many aren't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's not good.
Ooh, I'll take that ratio. That's pretty. Yeah, you are ice cold. All right. Block for 3 with a blue Enigma Chimera.
No reaction there.
Same.
And then I will suffer 1 blood debt damage. Cycle.
Yeah. Yes.
Drop 3.
End of your turn. The Arsenal. We're gonna play another Genesis. Pitch 2 yellows to pay for it. So I have 1 card left in hand going into my turn.
Cool.
Beginning of my turn, we will trigger the Genesis. At the start of my turn, I may put a card from my hand into my hero's soul, which I will. It's a aura, light illusionist aura. I think it's called. You say this parable?
Yeah, parable. I think.
Parable of humility. So it does fit both of the Genesis clauses. If it's an illusionist card, create a shield token. If it's a light card, draw a card. So I will do that. And then action will be to use Prism, pitch a yellow, activate Prism, banish a card from my soul, make a token, and then Luminaris is seeing a yellow card round, so all of the aura attacks have go again.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll do the singles first. So I got 3 singles over here.
Hold on 1 second.
No problem.
No defense.
Okay, so on these 3, no defense?
Yeah.
All right.
1,
Got you at 33.
2, 3.
Let's do the 2 next.
The 2 I'll take on the skull cap because since I have less health than you, it is a 2 defense.
Cool. And then we got a 3.
And then we'll block with a red hungering slaughter beast for 3.
Gotcha. That's all I got.
Okay. You good to go?
Yeah, go ahead.
We're going to pitch Red Hungering Slaughter Beast to play an Art of War out of the arsenal.
All low gas.
You may choose so I'm going to choose the next attack action card you play this turn gains go again.
Okay.
And you may banish an attack action card from your hand. If you do, draw 2 cards.
Okay.
So I will banish a Deep-Rooted Evil.
Some synergy.
Which, yeah, it's some pretty cool synergy there. Which will put me up to 2 blood debt, turn off blood debt for the turn, and Deep-Rooted Evil can now be played from the banished zone due to the clause of the card. If you do...
What did that say again?
It says, if a card with 6 or more power has been put into your banished zone this turn, you may play Deep-Rooted Evil from your banished zone. So it technically just met its own qualifications.
Sure did.
And then, if you do draw 2 cards...
Yep. And you have go again on your first attack action card.
Yes.
Gotcha.
That was an instant.
Wish I had an Arclight Sentinel right about now. That'd be good. I really need that aura that says when the auras die, pop you for a damage.
Oh, I think that's one of the parable guys. Or something.
Merciful Retribution, I believe it's called.
Sorry, just give me a second to think here.
You're good. You're good, just hurry up.
I'm one resource short from a really good turn.
From a banger turn?
However, I think I really need to start putting some pressure on you to pop some of those auras. So we're going to pitch a blue Endless Maw to play a yellow Convulsions from the Bellows of Hell. I'll have 1 floating.
Okay.
As an additional cost to play the Convulsions from the Bellows of Hell, banish 3 random cards from your graveyard. If a card with 6 or more is banished this way, the next attack action card you play this turn gains +2 and dominate.
Ooh. If you shuffle up, just pick 3. I'm cool with that.
Okay.
Whiff, baby.
I almost did. Dread Screamer, which is a 4, the Shadow Puppetry, and then a Blue Wrecker Romp. So the Blue Wrecker Romp is the 6 or more we needed. That ups my blood debt, though. Shadow Puppetry does not, and this does not, but Dread Screamer does. So my blood debt is on 3.
Yep.
And then...
+2.
So we're at a +2 dominate.
Yep.
go again. With that go
Yep.
again action, we're going to use the Goliath Gauntlet because I really need
Oh,
to get some of these tokens out of here.
yep.
To give it 2 more.
Yep.
And then we'll pitch a blue to go up to 4 resources to play that Deep Rooted Evil from the Banished Zone, 1 floating, bringing my blood debt back down to 2 now. And so it's a
Gotcha.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dominate.
10 dominate. Coming at me, I presume.
Yeah, not the Genesis can take the heat next round, but not this one.
All right. 10 dominate. Well, that's a thing. So there is a world where I don't block and take 6, and then just try to reapply pressure next turn.
But you would have to pop those tokens, right?
Right. But I'm just considering the cards in my hand. I have an option to where I could not block and let them all die.
Mm-hmm. And try to rebuild.
Yeah, exactly. Otherwise, I can block with both the Iron Hides, pitch a yellow, and then block with another card, and then 3 of them still die. That doesn't seem great either. I think I might try that though. 3 of them die, and I can do that. I can use the Genesis next turn to make another token. So if I block with these, if I block with these 2, pitch this, block with these, that's 7 damage. 3 goes through. 3 of these tokens die. I still have these 2 cards left. I can put this one in the soul. Then I don't have go again. Well, I could draw a card off the Genesis. Yeah, Jim, let's try that. We're gonna try this, what I just said. So I'm gonna put out here both of the Iron Hides in front. And then I'm also gonna block with this Herald of Ravages.
Okay.
When I block with the plate and the helm, I have to pay for it when I defend. So I'm gonna pitch a yellow. So 2, 4, 7 on the block. So these things die. Now, we haven't really discussed this much off camera either, but I'm assuming that as I am the defending player, that I can choose the replacement effect for the damage.
I would assume. What's the token say?
If your hero would be dealt damage, instead destroy Spectral Shield and prevent 1 damage that source would deal.
Yeah, I think you can choose.
So in that case, we're going to leave the one with the 2 counters.
Yeah.
And then these 3 are going to go away. And I take
0.
Yep.
So and then I did have go again, but unfortunately fell 1 resource short of Meataxing you, which would have been really clutch, I think. Yeah, so that kind of sucked. I didn't take blood at that turn because I did banish.
Yep, you turned it off, yep.
Yeah, so we'll cycle 3, 4.
Alright, so I got these 2 cards left in my hand for my turn. So this goes on the bottom. Genesis trigger beginning of my turn, so I'm going to use it. I'm going to put a Parable of Humility in there. We're, again, hitting both clauses. If it's an Illusionist card, make a token. If it's a light card, I draw a card, looking for a yellow. We actually didn't get it. That's kind of rough. All right, we'll attack you with the 3 Spectral Shield, and this does not have go again because there is no yellow pitch card in the pitch zone.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna take the 3, no defense.
No reaction. Got you at 30.
Yep.
Arsenal.
Well, can't you do? Oh, did you make a token?
No, I did not.
Okay.
I got a token from Genesis, but I did not make a token with Prism.
Okay. Okay, we are going to pitch Beast Within yellow to play Art of War again.
Ooh, okay.
1 floating. Same trick, if you can believe it.
Nice.
So Deep Rooted Evil goes up to 3. Draw 2 cards. Oh, and I'll pick the go again as well.
All right.
Hopefully
See if we
it
can do
works.
it this time.
Yeah. 1, 2. And then that was an instant. 1 resource floating.
Okay.
Turns off Blood Debt for the turn.
Yep. Sure do.
Pitch. Hold on.
Judge. Judge call. Questionable play.
Pitch a Mark of the Beast to go up to 3 resources to play a Command and Conquer for 2. I'll have 1 floating. This Command and Conquer, no defense reactions can be played to Command and Conquer's Chain Link. If it hits, destroy the card in your arsenal, and it does have go again from the Art of War.
That's a rough beat.
That was a good beat.
Go again. Command and conquer. 2 cards in hand.
1 card in hand.
With go again, I'm gonna guess you're gonna swing the axe.
I think that's a good guess.
I think considering the card I have in my arsenal, I think I want to protect that. So I'm gonna block for 6 here with a War Tune Herald red and a Herald of Protection yellow.
Okay. And then no reaction.
Same.
I'll close the chain.
Okay.
I again was 1 resource short. If I could have got a blue, would have been nice. Since I have 1 resource, I'm going to pitch a red Shadow of Blasphemous to go to 2 to swing the Ravenous Meataxe, draw a card, discard a random card. It is a Barraging Bighorn, which is a 6 attack, which gives the Ravenous Meataxe a +2. So swinging at you for 5.
5 at me.
Yeah, yes, at you. I can't. If I have like a go again action, the Genesis pops, I would lose the go again action, correct? Because like
if
the
you
card,
attack, you attack the Genesis.
because like the card wouldn't resolve, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The last part of the Spectra parentheses text says the attack does not resolve.
Yeah. Let me think here. You have how many cards in hand?
2 and then the arsenal.
And attacking for 5, even if you did. Yeah, I want to go at you this turn.
Okay. No block.
No reaction.
No reaction as well.
Yay.
So I'm gonna take 3, and then 2 of the shields pop off.
Yeah.
37.
Hey, I finally hit you.
Some damage got through.
Cycling these cards. Let me make sure they're in the order that I want.
Sure.
I turned off blood debt that turn, so no damage to me. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
End of your turn, I have an instant.
Oh, I won't look yet. Go ahead.
Out of the arsenal, we have Prismatic Shield red. Pitch blue to pay for it.
What does that do?
3 tokens. Uno, dos, tres. This goes to my pitch, bottom of my deck. This is the graveyard. Go to my turn.
1 card in hand now?
1 card in hand.
Which I assume is a yellow.
It is, but ironically, it is not a light card. It is also not an illusionist card. It's a generic card, so I'm not going to use it on the Genesis.
Just going 1, 1, 1, 1.
What I am going to do, though, is pitch it to use Prism to banish this Parabol Humility. Use Prisms once per turn instant. Make a token for 2 money. And Luminaris does see a yellow card in the pitch zone, which is this Enchanting Melody. So obviously we're kind of seeing... This is a card I want to experiment with, but we're kind of seeing it at its lowest floor right now, to where if it's your last yellow in hand, you can't use it with the Genesis. But I think it's an interesting card to try to protect the... help give you some extra block.
Yeah.
And then we got 4 1 attacks here.
We'll take... Don't you have 5? Can the Genesis attack?
Oh, yeah, 5. Yep. Yeah, good call.
I have 1 hit point left on this skull cap, so that will take 1 of them.
Okay.
And then 4 left.
Yep.
I'll not defend.
All right, 26. And then it's my turn.
The best defense is a good
offense. You got
offense.
a full hand here, huh? Yeah. Well, I think you're probably pretty close to going full gas here, I would imagine.
We're getting close.
Close-ish.
Uh-huh.
You would know better than me.
We're going to pitch a Convulsions from the Bellows of Hell yellow to play a yellow Writhing Beast Hulk for 5 attack. As an additional cost, discard 3 randoms from the graveyard. If a 6 is banished this way, Writhing Beast Hulk gains Dominate.
Looking for a 6 for a Dami?
Yes, sir.
What's the attack of that? I'm sorry?
5.
Gotcha. The red is a 6?
Yeah. Alright. 1, 2, 3.
Looking for a 6?
We got Hungering Slaughter Beast. That's a 7, a Convulsions, and a Conquering. These 2 do not have Blood Debt. This one does. Putting the total from 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Blood Debt, but turning it off for the turn. And then this card gains Dominate. Give me 1 second. I might trigger something.
Sure. You gonna... Can you hoovesies? Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah, it is. Whenever a card with 6 or more is put into your banish zone, you may destroy the Hooves of the Shadow Beast. If you do, gain 1 action point. I just feel like I'm pretty far behind, and I don't like how you just made 4 tokens, and I'd really like to either flush your hand or...
Yeah, just try to get some more pressure. I'm all about good pressure, you know? Every Flesh and Blood player...
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll destroy the Hooves to gain 1 action point.
Okay.
So 5 Dominate.
5 Dami go again, essentially?
Essentially.
5 Dominate go again is what we're saying is happening. Five Dami go again. My hand is interesting. I'm in a situation where I can possibly protect my auras, but then I'm not going to have a way to really pressure you next turn. But, you know, obviously these shields don't do you any good when they're dead. You just need to be alive. So it's,
well, they don't. They block for you.
Yeah, but considering my hand
you wanna.
I'm not doing a ton unless I have some of that out there. So here's what we're gonna do: 5 Dami go again. Let's block with a Rally the Rear Guard.
Oh, that's a great card to have right now.
It is, and then
no reaction.
Reaction to you.
Yeah, no reaction.
All right, then during my reaction step, we will
discard to plus it.
Yeah.
Dang,
we'll discard a Warfiend Hero yellow to make it a 5.
No reaction.
Same.
Right, so you block that. We'll close the chain.
Okay.
Now I'm tempted to do Deep Rooted Evil for 6. However, Genesis has to go, so we're going to pitch a yellow and swing the axe. Whenever you attack, I have to do this, I think. discard and draw and discard a random card. If a card with 6 or more is discarded this way, it gains +2. 1 or 2.
2.
Endless Maw red, attacking Genesis.
Gotcha.
And
Pop
then
it off.
Arsenal. Yep, Arsenal. Cycle. Back to you.
I definitely made a little misstep here. Misstep being, when I defended with the Rally of the Rear Guard, I discarded this yellow.
Oh, do you want to pick a different card?
No. It's an important lesson to consider. Just because the other 2 cards in my hand, I didn't really consider you attacking the Genesis to where I wouldn't have to use these cards.
Oh, okay. You were getting ready to defend with them?
Yeah, I should have considered, like, you know, maybe to save the yellow, because I didn't necessarily need to do that. I could have, you know, used a different card and then save the yellow for this turn, because if you, like you just did, now I'm missing 3 damage here minimum.
Well, it's up to you if you want to go back. It's fine.
No, that's cool. Just something to keep in mind.
Okay.
So yeah, that's a rough go. I feel like so it's interesting considering the card I have in my. I feel like I just want to keep hitting you, considering where we're at in the game. So I'm gonna pitch a Soul Shield, which is the card I was talking about. Like I was just gonna versatile it or defend with it last turn.
Okay. Yeah.
But I kept a blue instead of keeping this yellow, so I had this Soul Shield in the blue. So in order for me to attack you this turn, I have to pitch this yellow because this is not. So just kind of an awkward thing, but so we got 4 pingers here.
Yeah, we do. These pings are pissing me off. I can't defend. Actually, hold on. I have a card in my arsenal.
You do have a card in the arsenal.
It's funny. That's fucking funny. Excuse my language. That stinks. No defense.
No reaction.
1, 2, 3, 4.
22.
Yeah, jeez.
So funny, something.
This. I feel like I'm doing nothing.
Your beginning of the game wasn't the best. You were kind of whiffing a bunch and all that kind of stuff. But interesting to note that the reason I play these rallies is because I only own 1 Soul Shield right now.
Oh.
So these are kind of like pseudo Soul Shields.
Well, they get around Dominate really well.
Right, yeah, kind of, you know, similar effect, but, you know, doesn't have the put in soul clause.
Yeah.
But you're up.
Alright, we're going to pitch a Mark of the Beast, which is a yellow, to play a Dread Screamer yellow for 2. Banish 3 randos. If a 6 is banished this way, Dread Screamer gains go again. It's attacking for 5.
Go again on a 6.
Go again on a 6. We got the Hooves, an Art of War, and 1/6, Hungering Slaughter Beast.
Oh,
this does have Blood Debt, bringing my Blood Debt total to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These go
5
here.
go again?
5 go again because one of those cards was a 6, which then turns off Blood Debt.
Gotcha. Five go again. 2 cards in hand, Arsenal?
Yeah.
I don't like any of that.
No, I love it.
You don't say. Let's try. I'm going to try it maybe. This is we came here to gamble. Came here to play some cards. I'm going to say no block.
No reaction.
Okay. So 4 of these pop off, and I take 1. 36.
With the go again action, I will pitch a blue to play a red Endless Maw from
Okay.
the arsenal. Banish 3
Personnel.
randos. If a 6 or more is banished this way, the Maw gains +3.
So it could be a 9 potentially.
Could be a 9.
That's a big daddy, huh?
It's a big daddy. There's a lot of mouths on this card, and they're just ripping through the flesh. 1, 2, 3. We got. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, that was close. A Goliath Gauntlet, a Convulsions, and a Barraging Bighorn. So thank goodness for the Barraging Bighorn. However, no Blood Deck cards. So we got a 9 attack.
Gotcha. You know what's funny about those last 2 banishes on the Screamer and the Maw? Like, I'm assuming that's the best way you want that to happen, is to have 2 non-attacks
and then hit it.
2 non-6 and 1 6, because it just increases your odds the more you do that.
Yeah, going forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because now you're gonna have less of. They're all 6s probably.
Lex Fluff. There's still some non-6s, but my odds are like extremely high now. Yeah. I think it's still possible that it could happen.
Right.
I think there's 3 non-6s in here.
Sure.
1, 2, and then 3. There's 4. So I mean, it's possible to happen. But these are gonna go in there, and this is a 6, and that's not a 6.
Oh, that's true. All
right, so 9.
We're gonna say no block on the 9.
You got a Soul Shield for sure. Maybe. Or no, you said you only own 1, maybe.
1, yeah. I tipped you off.
No reaction.
Same.
Taking the 9, so he's got a full set of cards. That's scary.
27 to the dome. So there's a big turn for you, though. Turning the corner a little bit.
Where are you at? I forgot to mark you down.
I'm at 27. I was at 36.
Okay. I will Arsenal. Cycle. And over to you.
All right. End of your turn.
Uh-oh, making 3 more tokens, aren't you?
We're gonna try.
So I don't get to look at my cards yet, right? This is on.
Yeah. Technically, before your end step begins, I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
Genesis. I gotta pitch this.
That's the last one, right?
Yeah, 1.
I feel like I killed 2.
Yep, last one. All right, Genesis there. My turn now.
Yes, sir.
So
I can look at my hand now.
Let's use the Genesis. We're gonna put an Ode to Wrath under. Make a token. Draw, looking for a yellow. Got there. So, and you're out of armor now?
Yeah, I'm all gassed up.
Just cards from hand. Let's activate Prism. We'll pitch a Parable of Humility to pay for 2 once per turn instant. Banish Shieldy. We got 3 Z's coming at you.
Taking it all, baby.
19?
Yep.
Your turn. All right, you got full gas here, though. I don't like that. Full hand plus arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
We're gonna go Dread Screamer red, cost 2. Pitch a red Boneyard, pitch a red Command and Conquer.
Okay with that.
Yeah, that's solid. Banish 3. If one is a 6 or more, the Screamer's gonna gain go again, so it would be a 6 go again.
Gotcha.
So I went to Golf Galaxy today to get fitted for a new set of irons. And they make you take so many swings to, like, analyze your swing and, like, tailor the clubs to you. Dude, my hands were... I haven't swung all year, so my hands were raw and hurting. I was sweating, dude. I felt so out of shape.
First time I had baseball practice, I only take, 10 swings. My hands were killing me.
Yeah, your hands are raw.
Like a Sally. You got a 6?
Growling Growl is a 6. Endless Maw is a 6. Convulsions is not.
Right.
Convulsions does not have Blood Debt. These two do. 5, 6, 7 Blood Debt cards. Let me up that. 6 and a 1. So Dread Screamer is going to be a 6 with the Go Again clause.
At me or at the Genocide?
Oh, at you, sir.
Just checking, broski.
The Genocide attack comes after, otherwise this loses Go Again.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. It's a 5 Go Again or 6 Go Again?
6.
No block.
No reaction.
Same. 2 Tokis, and I take 4.
Okay.
23.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. So it's like swing the axe. I could play a card. I could play a card at you. But I hate Genesis with a passion. So we'll pitch Mark of the Beast. Swing. I must still draw, discard. It is not a boost. So It's just a 3 at the Genesis.
Genesis pops.
And then that's it. 1 card in
Gotcha.
Arsenal. Let me cycle these how I want them.
Just seeing how this game's playing out with all my Genesises being gone.
It's
So
starting
early,
to come back a little bit.
I wonder if like a 1 Remembrance could be a decent play in Prism.
Yeah. Maybe even 2. And it's a yellow pitch.
A yellow, yeah. Interesting just to consider. All right, here's what we're gonna do.
Cards in hand?
I have full grip here because I didn't
Okay.
block.
Okay.
And then the Arsenal card. All right. We're going to pop the Dreamweavers.
I knew this turn was coming eventually.
The next Illusionist attack action card you play this turn loses and can't gain Phantasm.
Mm-hmm.
Go again. So our action is going to be Herald of Erudition. And we're going to pitch a Herald, Wartune Herald Yellow to pay for it. So it does have Go Again from Luminaris, seeing the yellow in the pitch zone. Dominate, 5 attack.
Mm-hmm.
Does not have Phantasm anymore because of the Dreamweavers. If it hits, put it into my soul and draw 2 cards.
Dominate stinks.
Dominate stinks.
We'll block with a red Hungering Slaughter Beast for 3.
No reaction.
Yep. So I take 2.
17. On hit, I draw 2. Goes into my soul.
That card's really good.
It's good with Dominate, or it's good with Dreamweavers, put it that way.
Now, is Dreamweavers the whole turn, or is Dreamweavers done?
No, it's just the next one, so it's
Okay.
only for this guy, and then it goes away. That would be a little insane.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So I pitch this, play that, pitch for to bust it. That doesn't do anything. And you have 3 cards left, correct?
Yeah, 3 and 1 Arsenal.
3 and 1 Arsenal. Alright, out of the Arsenal, we're gonna play Herald of Protection Blue. That costs 2. So to pay for that, we are going to pitch an Ode to Wrath. And then, so this is a blue, so it's only a 5 attack. It has the Phantasm Clause, and if it hits, put it into my hero's soul and make a Spectral Shield token. And technically it does have Go Again because of the L's in the pitch zone, but if you blow it up with Phantasm, that doesn't happen.
We'll block with a yellow Graveling Graw. It does have 6 power.
Alright, close it up. And then no go again. So we are going to Arsenal, I believe. Can I? 1, 2. I suppose I should probably use the footsteps and try to get 1 damage in. Probably better than sitting on these cards. So feels kind of bad pitching the cards I have in my hand though. Let's do this. All right, so
you're gonna make a Spectral Shield. That's what you want to do. Gain an action point.
Yeah, so I'll pitch a yellow to get 2 money. Use 1 money to gain an action point because of the footsteps. And then we have an action point here. Three cards in hand?
2.
2? Alright, let's keep the pressure on, I think. And then we're going to play a Herald of Judgment yellow from my hand. I need to pitch a red to get to 2 money to pay for it. So this is Herald of Judgment, a 6 attack Phantasm. If it hits, put it into my soul. And the defending hero cannot play cards from their banish zone until the end of their next turn.
We'll block with a red Writhing Beast Hulk.
Blow it up?
Yeah.
I'll put these on the bottom in a specific order that suits me.
It's a good turn for you.
Fancy. Your turn.
I will. Taking a risk. That's what we're doing on my turn. Pitching a yellow to play a Shadow Blast Summit. Draw a card, then discard a random card. If a card with 6 or more is discarded this way, search your deck for a card with Blood Debt, banish it, then shuffle your deck. Come on, baby. Hey! It was a Dread Screamer, which is a 6. Banish it. No. Discard a random card.
You get to search for a Blood Debt card, put it in your banish zone.
Yeah, so I'm going to turn off Blood Debt. And then Shadow of Blasphemous is attacking for...
that's an attack card? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's attacking for 6.
That's awesome.
And I get to shuffle, which is nice.
Yeah, get all those cards from the bottom mixed in.
Yeah, so we're going to put a Deep-Rooted Evil in there. Brings my Blood Debt up to 8, but turns off Blood Debt for the turn. And then attacking for 6, and I will go ahead and shuffle.
All the Deep-Rooted Evils, baby.
Yeah, hopefully one turn closer I can get a go again and play some of them.
Alright, I'm going to block with a Herald of Ravages Yeller for 3 blockers.
No reaction.
Same.
Okay.
Take 3?
Yep.
I'm actually at 20.
You're at 20.
Yeah, you missed something on me there.
Okay. Sorry.
So do you have all the Deep Rooteds in there now? Just waiting.
No, I don't believe all of them. No.
2 of them.
All right. So done shuffling. This goes to the discard pile. This goes to the bottom. Drawing 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No Blood Debt because I banished 1 with 6 power.
Yep.
And we're good to go.
All right. All right, we're gonna do Wartune Herald Yellow. That costs 1. Pitch a yellow to pay for it. It is a pretty simple card. 6 attack Phantasm. If it hits, it goes into my hero's soul.
We'll block with a 6.
All right, blow it up.
Oh, you gotta. Oh, yeah.
I have 1 money left over, so it's gonna blow. It's a Phantasm, so it gets blown up. I'm gonna spend the money on the boots to gain an action point. And then we're going to pitch, and then use Prism, banish, token, and then 1 you.
We'll take the 1.
16. Your turn.
We're gonna play Art of War as an instant. Pitching a blue, having 2 floating. We're gonna pick attack action cards you control are +1.
Okay.
And you may banish an attack action card from your hand if you do draw 2 cards.
Okay.
So banish a Writhing Beast Hulk. That's gonna bring my Blood Dead up 1.
Okay.
Turn it off for the turn.
Yep.
Draw 2 cards.
That's some gas.
Oh, that worked out really well. As an instant, we'll spawn Blasphemate.
Wow.
Yeah. Play Doomsday only, and this is an instant, not my action point. Play Doomsday only if there are 6 or more cards with Blood Debt in your banished zone. Create a Blasphemate, the Soul Harvester token.
Yep.
And he is a Shadow token demon ally. Once per turn attack. Whenever your Blasphemate attacks, you may banish a shadow card from your hand. If you do, you may banish a card from the defending hero's soul. And then with my action point, do you have any cards in your soul?
I do not.
Dang. That was really lucky.
What was lucky?
Getting Blasphemate, but I guess you could one-shot him pretty easy.
Yeah, because you can't defend for him.
No,
right?
no.
Yeah.
He attacks for 6. The Meataxe is potential 5. I banished a Writhing Beast Hulk to pay for with the Art of War.
Yep.
And it does have 6 power, so that turns on the Deep-Rooted Evil Clause.
Yep.
So what I'll do is with these 2 resources, I'll pitch a blue to go up to 5.
Okay.
Pay 3 to go down to 2 to play one of these Deep-Rooted Evils for 6. And then that turns my Blood Dead down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
6 at me.
Yeah, is there anything else I could attack?
No, I was just.
No. Yeah, 6 at you, baby. 6 at you. Oh, and it got a +1. Because remember I picked...
Oh, Art of War, yeah. Good
yeah,
call.
I should have picked the go again, because now I would have had 2 left over to swing. But
you didn't know you're going to draw blue or whatever.
I didn't know I was going to draw 2 blues.
Oh, yeah. Well, there you go. I'm going to say no block on a 7 here.
No reaction.
Same. I'm going to go to 13.
13. And then I'm going to cycle.
Oh, I'm sorry. I take 6.
Oh, yeah, you get 1 more health. You're at 14.
14. Yep, my bad. My turn?
Yeah. So Blasphemate, allies can be attacked and cannot be defended with health. They are destroyed when they have taken damage equal to their health at the end of turn. Heal all damage from Blasphemate. So it has to be a 6-shot or multiple shots.
Gotcha.
Because if he is not killed by the end of the turn, he will heal.
Gotcha. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Our intent is to play Prismatic Shield Red as an instant. Costs 3. We're going to pitch 2 yellers to do so. 3 tokers. 1, 2, 3. Still have an action point left. Luminaris is seen at yellow in the pitch zone. We have 1 money left over floating from 2 yellows. We have 1 action point remaining as well. We are going to attack with go again at you with these 3 tokens.
I will not defend each one.
Okay. 13?
Yep.
And then the go again off the last attack with our 1 resource. We have Wartune Herald Red for 1. 7. So we're going to attack old Blast Spit.
Yeah, and so there's nothing I could do, right?
I believe that's correct.
Yeah, whenever... Yeah, and it's not like he could get popped or anything. Because there's no defending it. So I think he's just dead.
I believe that's true.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
And then Wartune Herald, when it hits, it goes into my soul.
But is that hitting?
I mean, it's hitting Blast with it.
Yeah, I guess.
If there's a different definition of hitting.
No, you're right. You're right. I mean, I assume you're right. Yeah. It
We'll
hit something. It hit something.
Yeah. It hit something.
Mm-hmm.
Your turn. I'm not liking my spot here, though, because you just have so many haymakers. I'm going to die pretty quickly here, I think.
I'm starting to gas up, that is for sure.
Gas it up.
All right, we're going to go pitch a yellow Barraging Bighorn, play a blue Dread Screamer, no floating. Shuffle up. We know Dread Screamer is, if a 6 or more is banished this way, it gains go again. Since this is the blue version, it will be a 4 go again.
4 go again. On a 6. You got a lot of cards in that graveyard, big dog.
Dude, tell me about it. She's really fun to play.
I'm not having fun, but you're having fun.
Wrecker Romp, Endless Maw, Blasphemous. All 6s, 2 with Blood Debt, bringing our total from 6, 7, 8 to 9, 10. Turning on the Deep-Rooted Evil Claws.
4 go again?
Yes. 4 go again.
Tough spot. Say no block.
No reaction.
Same. So these 3 are going to pop. I take 1. 13 up.
Yes, and then with the go again action, we'll pitch a blue to play this Deep-Rooted Evil from the banish zone, since we did banish a 6 this turn.
Yep, so 6 coming through.
So 6 more at you.
Play, pitch. Arsenal. Play. Could be an interesting thing. Block 3.
No reaction.
Same.
So what do you at?
10?
What do I 10?
Yeah, I have a 10.
And then I will Arsenal card.
Pass it over.
Cycle over to you.
I'm just going to try this card because I want to give it a try, see how it feels.
Mm-hmm.
So, Enchanting Melody, yellow. We're going to pitch a yellow to pay for that 2 cost. Generic action aura. Go again. If your hero would be dealt damage, instead destroy Enchanting Melody and prevent 3 damage that source would deal.
Oh, that's
At
pretty
the beginning,
solid.
it's like basically a 3 block. At the end of your at the beginning of your end phase, destroy Enchanting Melody unless you have played a non-attack action card this turn.
Oh.
So I'm going to Arsenal, and then beginning of my end phase, I have played a non-attack action card this turn, which is itself, so it does not get destroyed. And then that's it.
It's like a pseudo 3 shields.
Yeah, I was trying to think about like how to describe it. It's kind of like you got to pay 2 to get it out there, but then it's kind of like an extra card from your hand you can block with because it's going to stop 3. If that makes any sense.
This is a good time to have it because I was gonna go bonkers this turn.
Yeah.
Shadow Puppetry. Next attack action card you play this turn gains +1 and go again. And if it hits, look at the top card of your deck. You may banish it. We're gonna pitch a yellow Hungering Slaughter Beast to play a red Writhing Beast Hulk 2. It's gonna be a 6. +1 is a 7. As an additional cost, it can gain Dominate and has go again from the Shadow Puppetry. If it hits, I get to look at the top card of my deck. I may banish it. I probably won't.
From the Shadow Puppetry?
Yeah. Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
Always looking for 60s.
60, 60, 60, and 3 Blood Debt.
Gotcha.
Up to 12. So it's a 6 +1 is a 7. Dominate and go again.
Whew. That's a spicy one, huh?
That Shadow Puppetry is amazing. It is so good.
It's pretty dirty.
Big fan.
7 Dominate, huh?
Mm-hmm. At least you got the melody that'll block 3.
Yeah.
It's like a pseudo defense reaction.
I don't think I'm winning this game.
I don't know.
No block.
No reaction.
Same. So 3 gets blocked by the melody. I take 4.
Mm-hmm.
So 6.
So it does hit. So I will. This should be over here. Look at the top card of your deck. You may banish it. I will not. And then. Okay. Oh, actually, I will banish it.
Okay.
It is a Convulsions from the Bellows of Hell. No Blood Debt or anything.
Okay.
But I already turned off Blood Debt this turn. With the Go Again action from the Writhing Beast Hulk, we're going to pitch a yellow Mark of the Beast. To play a red Shadow of Blasphemy, draw a card, discard a random card. If a card with 6 or more is discarded this way, search for a card with Blood Debt, banish it, then shuffle your deck. It is a... Uh-oh. This is a conundrum here. You might get some damage here. Alright. So...
Do you have to banish it, or is it optional?
No, it's discard.
It's discard.
Yeah, draw a card... Then discard a random card. If a card with 6 or more is discarded this way, search your deck for a card with Blood Debt, banish it, then shuffle your deck. But now Beast Within would trigger and says if Beast Within is put into your graveyard from anywhere other than the combat chain, banish the top card of your deck and lose a health. If it has 6 or more damage, put it into your hand. Otherwise, repeat this process. So I draw a card, I banish it. I lose a health. It does have 6 power. I put this into my hand.
Yep.
I don't repeat the process. Now, Shadow of Blasphemy says I can search for a card with Blood Debt. Let's see if I can find my last... In
the old banish zone.
Oh, wow. They're all
out.
I'm out of them.
You're out.
Let's pick. Let's pick a red Boneyard Marauder.
Okay.
Shuffle my deck, and then we're good to go. So we did the dang thing. We got a card in my hand from the Beast Within. 6 more damage coming your way.
Ay, ay, ay.
Sorry that took so long. That was a lot of weird triggers.
Block 3.
No reaction.
Same. Take 3.
Yep. And then I will arsenal this card that I got, the Boneyard Marauder. These go to the discard pile. These get cycled.
I have me at 3. I have you at 13.
Oh, I have you at 7. I took a health. I went down to 12 because of Beast Within.
Yeah, I'm at 3.
Are you sure?
That's what I had.
Okay. We could always review the
I have
tapes.
to go back and watch it, but I don't think I missed anything.
Okay.
Could be wrong, but because I had myself at 10, you attacked me for 7.
Yeah, but didn't you only? So you
I
were
took
at 10.
4.
Okay, you took 4. Okay.
Yeah. So
And then
I was at 6. Now I just took 3.
Okay.
All right. We're not in a great spot. Intent. We're going to play Phantasmaclasm. That costs 3. We're going to pitch a blue. Phantasmaclasm. Phantasm, obviously. Look at defending hero's hand and choose a card. They put that card on the bottom of their deck and draw a new card.
Beast Within, Boneyard Marauder red, Deadwood Rumbler blue, Dread Screamer yellow. 6, 6, 6, 5.
I guess let's put that blue on the bottom.
Now I draw Unseen to you, right?
That's correct. And then feel free to blow up my Phantasm.
Let's do it with a red Boneyard Marauder.
Gotcha. I kind of missequenced there. That was bad.
What happened?
I should have done this. Well, no, never mind. I had
It's an instant. You can still do it, right?
Yeah, but I can't attack with it. That's what I was saying.
Oh.
But I had a reason. I forgot what I had in my arsenal. That's why I didn't do that. I needed some resources left over in case I wanted to play this card in my arsenal. Okay. So I'm gonna banish that and make a token, and then draw up to hand size.
We're gonna pitch Beast Within yellow to play Dread Screamer yellow. Yeah, the yellow one's a 5. Potentially go again if I hit a 6 here. Six, 6, and 6, and one of them was the Deep-Rooted Evil.
There it is, baby.
All with Blood Debt.
5. Go again.
5, go again.
Ooh, I can't do that. Let's block here for 3 and then shield for 4.
No reaction.
Same.
You take no damage, right? Oh, you take 1.
Taking 1, yeah.
With the go again action. Dang, I was a resource short. I guess
you're always resource short, James.
Yeah. pitch yellow Writhing Beaks Tolk to play red Boneyard Marauder, 1 resource floating. This card banishes 3 as an additional cost, but there is no hidden tricks or abilities. It's just a 6.
Well, I'm going to save us some time here, because regardless of what I do, I can only block 3 damage. So here's my hand. So I have 2 instants that don't block, and I have a Prismatic Shield. So if I block with this 3, I'm still taking lethal. If I make the shield by pitching these 2, I'm still dying.
Yeah.
3. Good game, man.
That was a heck of a game, and I'm not going to lie, in the early goings, I was telling myself I was in massive trouble. I was scared that I was not going to be able to chew through the shields, and the one game we played off camera a few weeks back, I made the mistake of not taking Genesis's off the table, and that card is so strong to where if you're generating a token a turn, unless I have like Dominate, it's going to take me a while to remove your tokens. So attacking the Genesis cards, I think, helped me. What from your end do you foresee when we play again? Would you do anything different, or what? Just give me any of your feedback.
Yeah, I was thinking, in that early game, like you were saying, you have to go through all those hoops of filling up your graveyard. So it's interesting how we were kind of talking about in the beginning stages of the game, even if I do get, say, 2, 3, 4 auras or shields out here to attack you with, it actually almost kind of benefits you because nothing's really happening except I'm attacking you and allowing you to put cards you want to put into your graveyard.
Yeah.
So like it was 40-40 for a long time because I would just attack you with like the 3 shields or whatever I had out there, but you would just block with 3 6s from your hand or whatever the case was. So I also, early in the game, I feel like it's probably pretty important to find something in this matchup like Ode to Rathe to try to punch in some extra damage. Is
Ode to Rathe, not to interrupt, is Ode to Rathe the burn card?
Yeah, when a source I control deals damage to an opponent, they lose an extra health.
Yeah, I would have to spend a turn destroying that, otherwise each of those tokens would deal me 2.
Right. Granted, you can still block it and do the same thing you were doing, but, you were also sometimes choosing to not block and take a couple hits of damage. Also, I chose to, in this first go here, I didn't play Merciful Retribution, which is the aura that says, whenever an aura or attack action card you control is destroyed, deal an arcane to you.
Ooh.
So I wasn't playing these because I was trying the aura, the Parable that gives all attack action cards you control are -1 attack while attacking and defending.
Oh, that's huge.
So it's interesting because that's good for the phantasms, because obviously to get those in. But in the early stages of the game, I was really leaning on that aura strategy, and then I didn't have, without having 3 of these and 3 of these, I wasn't able to get one of these down to apply more pressure on you.
How much does that the Parable that decreases my card's attacks cost?
It costs 4.
Oh, it costs 4. So you have to commit.
Yeah.
And most of your deck is yellow, right?
Right. So it's 2 cards to play it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's interesting how I didn't, and then at the end there, when I didn't have any tokens out and I'm relying on phantasms only, there's no way I can win them because you're just gonna phantasm everything I play.
Yeah.
At that stage of the game, I in that middle stage of the game in there, I busted the I did that Dreamweaver's turn to get a hit of the Erudition in. Like maybe it's possible you just don't even do that at all until the end stage when I can do the Phantasmaclasm and
like
kill
it
you.
has to be for the kill shot.
Yeah, it has to be for the kill shot. Yeah, I think that's probably a better idea because, yeah, sure, I got some damage in there and drew some cards and did some stuff, but, like at this stage when you're at 12, I literally can't kill you because you, at this stage, every turn you're swinging multiple sixes at me, and I'm gonna have to block, and I have no resources left to really do anything
Mm-hmm.
except play maybe one Herald or one Phantasm, and not to repeat, but you just blow it up. You just
Yeah.
block and so
I will say that when I was originally tinkering with her, I would run the the brute pants, but I'm starting to find, like how you just said, I'm attacking you multiple times for 6.
hmm
Running the 9 dread screamers combined with 3 shadow puppetry and 3 art of war, I'm finding, and one time with the hooves of the shadow beast, um, I'm finding ways to gain action points
yeah.
without having to take the risk of rolling the pants and then using a slot on the gambler's gloves. And
Mm.
I think, like you said, once you kind of realize the Levia strategy is block early and know that your mid game is going to be so aggressive against the opponent, um, it it's just a patience. Like, I know if there's anybody still watching this video, we're at an hour and 26 minutes, and had this, we only ended about 5 minutes ago, and had this game been a like a timed real game, it would have been a draw. And that is a fear of mine with Classic Constructed going forward. I don't know if I've ever gotten a game in since we've been doing this under the legal time limit.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, naturally too, though, these are all new cards. Granted, every time you play, it should go a little bit faster theoretically.
Yeah, I would agree.
But even still, like, it's not like we're at like an hour and 5 minutes. We're 15 minutes over, 20 minutes
Mm-hmm.
over the time. So, um, but yeah, it's. I mean, we've seen you've had a couple videos with her now. Once you get to that midpoint when your graveyard is stocked and loaded, and you decide to turn it on, every turn thereafter, I mean, you're swinging for at least 6 minimum, probably 10 to 12 every turn.
Yeah.
So it's pretty
Well,
sweet.
I've been having fun, and I think you've had a lot of success with Prism. Like I said, in the past, you've beaten me in matchups, and I think these characters are all very close. And it just takes some work. And like you said, you went with the aura strategy because of the predominantly sixes in my deck. Do you think that next time you do the same thing, or you get, what are those things called that add the buffs or the debuffs to me? Are those called auras as well?
These things like
Yeah,
the Ode and
like the
yeah,
parable people.
yeah, those are all auras. Yeah,
So you could then play that and attack me with it.
correct. Yeah, similar to the Genesis. It's the same kind of thing as the
Okay.
Genesis.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's just the cards. Like I feel like again, I have to find one of these two, not this one. The Merciful Retribution. I don't even know. Like it's just a balance of figuring out what to have in the deck because you don't want to have too many auras because they kind of clog your hand. But at the same, and they don't block. But at the same time, you want to find them. So
They don't have a block value.
correct, correct.
I did not know that
So
because I did not know much about her.
yeah, it really not like other decks fall into this category too, but obviously it helps if the cards come in the right order. So
Mm-hmm.
I definitely think playing the Merciful Retribution is a good idea against you. Just because in the early game you're just going to turtle up and just block. So having any sort of way to get a couple points of damage in, I did get you to 12. So if one of these is on the board, maybe for one of those turns when I had 3 or 4 tokens out, maybe that's kind of getting close.
What's the combo that the one time we played, you hit me with the combo where you, I can't say the card. It's like Phantasmaclasm, and then into the Dreamweaver. So you were like, it was like buffed 5. It lost Phantasm if it hit, and I think you did it into a Herald.
Phantasmify.
Phantasmify. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
heat.
Yeah, that's in this. I'm not playing that at the moment. Maybe I sideboarded it out. I can't remember, but I was trying to go full boat um, with the auras and
Tokens,
not with
yeah.
the Phantasm. But like again against you, that's maybe the way you need to win the game is get you down to like 13 and then have a Dreamweaver's turn where I can kill you
Mm-hmm.
or get you to 10. So, but
All
Cool
right, well,
matchup.
we can continue to talk off camera. So, if anybody made it to the end of this video, one, we appreciate you, and thank you for watching. This was Jim and Chris from the Roundtable of Rathe, and we are signing off. Have a wonderful day, everybody.
Peace.